Good evening. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Welcome to the April 30, 2022 edition of the Bible Delight in the Details. In the letter to the Thessalonians, Paul tells us how we are to treat one another. Let's look at exactly what he told us. It's in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 11. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up as you are already doing. Now, the word encourage here in the Greek is parakaleo. It's Parakaleo. And it literally means to call alongside. And the idea is definitely one of being a counselor, a trusted advisor to somebody. And so it carries the connotation of every aspect of consulting or counseling, including counsel, comforting, consoling, encouraging, urging, appealing, exhorting, emboldening, abetting, heartening, countenancing, and cheering. The idea is that we are not supposed to have to do life alone. So many people are trying to do this thing we call life alone. They're trying to do it, first of all, without Jesus Christ. They're trying to do it without godly people who can come into your life and help you, can be the strength that you need when your strength is starting to fail. You know, life is hills and valleys. It's ups and downs. When I'm up, you're going to be down, and vice versa. When I'm strong, you're going to be weak, and when I'm weak, you're going to be strong. This ebb and flow can be disastrous in an individual life. But if you have resources on whom to call, then everything is going to even out. And God has generously peopled this world with fellow believers. You know, we don't have to be like who was it? Elijah, who, said, "Oh, I'm the only righteous person in all of Israel. I'm the only one, Lord. They've all turned against." And God said, "No, I still have 3,000 people who have not bent the knee to Baal." God has generously peopled this world with counselors for us, with people who are God-fearing, who understand what we understand, the worldview that we have, and can come alongside and counsel us. But my question to us today is, are we doing these things? We may, I'll tell you, we expect our brothers and sisters in Christ to do it. And I've heard many, many people who were active in church who now are why? Have they turned against God himself? Well, they would tell you no, but they would tell you they're turning away from brothers and sisters who have not been good exhorters, good encouragers of them. The word encouragement can be contrasted to something else. It is the opposite of Galatians 5:15. In that verse, Paul says, "If you bite and devour each other, watch out, or you will be destroyed by each other." That's the pendulum swing. Are you going to encourage one another, or are you going to bite and devour? In C.S. Lewis's classic narrative, The Screwtape Letters, he puts in the words of a fictional demon, Screwtape, this idea of that the demons want to devour. They want to take something that is not themselves and devour it so that it no longer lives, but it's merely food for them. That is not the picture of the Christian life. Christians are to be built up. They are not to be destroyed by fellow Christians. Are you building up your brothers and sisters in Christ? Am I? When And in what way have you recently encouraged a brother and sister in Christ? Well, guess what? The word encourage in 1 Thessalonians 5:11 is an imperative, which means it is a command, and it is an urgent command, and it is a command that is not does not imply a one-time and you're done thing. It implies an ongoing process. Until the day we die, this is our marching orders. This is the will of God for us. We are to encourage one another and build one another up. Every time you interact with anybody, be it a fellow believer or not, it is either a deposit or a withdrawal in their trusting of you. Are you leaving them with more trust, with more encouragement, with more spiritual wisdom and care and enthusiasm, or are you leaving them with less? No engagement has no effect. Every engagement has an impact. Let's be sure you're leaving more in that bank account than you're taking away. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Visit me on the next edition of the Bible. Delight in the details. Have a great night.